And what we found in that process of this digital swivel was that there was a general lack of standards, both in terms of the terms that were used, the applications of this universal criteria to satisfy a definition. In other words, what is a participant? How long does a participant have to stay in a session before they should be counted, and how much time should you count? So more at, what are the metrics that should be included? And of a common data format. We found doing a bit of a deep dive with the tech platforms that not all of the platforms were defining data points the same way in terms of the format. And we also found that organizers were challenged as to what they should be asking for when they put an RFP together, when they shop for the tech. And then we found some other tech platforms claimed that they own the data that they were collecting, not the organizer. So there was another issue we had to address, which is who owns the data and what is our recommendation on that? And then lastly, there were some questions about should tech platforms be able to self-declare that they comply with a standard, or should there be a certification protocol in place to not only make sure that the data format works and the definitions and the criteria is being matched, but things like data protection and privacy are all being followed and so on. And so these were all of the challenges that we thought was an initial simple solution. Let's come up with metrics that are on par for digital versus face-to-face. And as we did the deeper dive, we found out this is a much more complex issue and needed a lot more time for a study.